Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at the unstoppable Tesla stock, my friends. $276. This thing today is just skyrocketing 6.6% up already at the time of doing this video. It's just almost been around an hour since the market opened and Tesla has just left everyone behind in the dust. What's going on? Well, technically we were already looking good. $270 area I already mentioned will be a target for this week, and we just did that, right? But however, there's definitely, again, their earnings were disastrous, right? However, Tesla is Tesla, and technicals have formed a really good base and foundation over here. And not just that, we do have a positive sentiment coming from the regulators that Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announced a new framework for self-driving cars Thursday afternoon, prioritizing safety, unleashing innovation, and enabling commercial deployment. So we are getting some direction and regulatory help for Tesla to get onto the side of the robot taxis. Now, Google already has Waymo that is functioning, but you know, Tesla is Tesla, right? It has a moat, right? Anyways, you can own both Tesla and Google if you are betting for robotaxi. Look, we had AI theme last 2 years. Now we have, I think we are getting into the robotaxi theme hype. Okay, market now drives on literally, on the hypes. Now, what is the thing? To get behind, and markets have always been like that. It's just now it's just too hyped. That's the thing. But anyways, the point being, technically Tesla has a good support formed, and also they have been saying they're gonna soon bring out their lower cost models as well. Anyways, Tesla has formed a good foundation here, a good base and a good bottom at 224 area to 212 to 224, and the point being that, as I have been saying, we are in the near term in an uptrend, and $270 is the area to watch. We have gotten over there. Now, what are we watching? Well, 200 days moving average is definitely right up on the top still. However, it's not I don't consider it a problem. I do see, well, not today, but next week, and I'll talk over the weekend as well, but next week the opening could lead us to $326 level. The point is, and as I have been saying, that once, as long as we can stay above $240 and $242 area, we will remain just strengthful. Our bias needs to be just bullish, all right? So, and that's what we have been getting, and 252 above was extra confirmation. And look at today's candle. Technicals, news, forget the earnings. As I always say, earnings can be disastrous and things may still go the other way, right? And at this point, we are just at, and when we are seeing, because this blue box above 277 area has a strong resistance, but when we see a so strong breakout, that's pretty much is taking out the resistance, right? Because we have such a strong breakout with a catalyst. So, and with a momentum candle, good volume candle, and yeah, this thing is looking really nice. And the next, technically the next target is 291, around $290 area. I do expect maybe we will see some pullback over there, but as long as after crossing above $277 area, that will just become a support for us. Technically, this blue box, as if we can take out today or Monday, this will just become our pullback zone if we see some resistance at 200 days moving average, and we expect things to just continue up on Tesla for next week as well. Just my opinion, please do your own thing. None of this is any financial advice. I may have forgot to mention that in the early on in this video. Now, yeah, and then I'll talk over the weekend if 326 is a possibility, because we still need to see how the market closes. But so far, so good. Tesla is just ripping through, my friends. It's just ripping through. Not a problem. Not a problem. Very good, strong price action on Tesla. Even on, well, there's not even a pullback coming. It just took out that's the whole thing, right? Like, look at the volume down here on the 5 minutes, like all green, green, green. And especially when I see this green big volume candle in that zone of resistance, a strong zone of resistance being carried over, that means the strong volume is taking out all the sellers, all the resistance in that zone, and that's what is so important. And you can see we are already at 278. Unstoppable, my friends, unstoppable. Unleashing. The power has been unleashed off Tesla. Yet again, yet again. All right, now I want to just before wrapping up quickly show you S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 as well. And technically it's just fine. I know it's not like at all-time high. Market doesn't have to be all-time high every other day. I think last 2 years have really changed the perspective of people that market only is supposed to go up. No, it doesn't happen that way. So yeah, but anyways, market is still in the good uptrend structure from after getting above 532, and today if any red candle comes, it's as I said, 533 above structure will remain bullish. It's just technically our structure is bullish, it's just technically a pullback, and we are still getting bought back up at one of the levels. When I say one of the levels, I mean this is the recent zone area that I was interested in, and as long as we can hold above this zone, we are just fine, and that's why this level is important. Yeah, so yep, we are just looking fine on S&P 500 here, and even until 539, I'm not too worried. Definitely if we lose now 544 and 32 cents, some near-term weakness is possible intraday, but until 539, even over multi-day, my preference is still to the upside, and overall 533 above, we are still fine on S&P 500. Let's take a look at Nasdaq 100. It just did a little bit of a pullback. It's still green on the day though. Market is still strong. Meta is gapping up. Google is gapping up. Tesla is like left everyone behind in the dust, right? So Nvidia is doing fine. AMD is doing fine. But anyways, Nasdaq 100. Yeah, so it's just fine, and it's still technically in a near-term bullish structure for us. And on the hourly interval, as I just showed you, it's just did a pull back to a significant level area and holding through fine. If we lose that, some near-term weakness can come to 460, but overall structure will be still fine until then. And right now, yeah, we are just, this is just a pullback here. So, all right, that's all I had for you guys in this video. And well, Tesla to the moon, my friends. This is looking awesome. This is looking awesome. And if you have been following me long enough that, you know, I did buy so much Tesla over here, and I did sell pretty much all the Tesla up here. I mean, not at the top, but in that consolidation. You know, it's all about, guys, you know, picking your winners, staying the course, and, you know, sizing in and out the position, trading with the structure, okay? All right, that's all I had. If you need access to my tools, details are in the description of this video. And also weekly picks and everything that I provide to the members, as I showed you yesterday as well. Let me see if I still have that screenshot here. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at I didn't add to today's gain. We are already in much more gains, but this is from yesterday. Definitely instruments I have hidden because it's only for the members. So check out the details in the description if you're interested in all of that as well. A lot of gains. All right, see you in the next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.